It is game 3 of the NLCS between the Philadelphia Phillies and the San Francisco Giants from AT&T Park in San Francisco. The Giants trying to get back in this series by winning today. The Phillies trying to take one step closer to getting to the World Series as they try to go 3-up against the Giants. Sold out crowd here at AT&T Park in San Francisco. Brandon G here. Phillies up 2-1. This has been a series recap so far. Giants only scoring 1 run in both games. Madison Bumgarner will go for the Giants against Yovani Gallardo for the Phillies. Starting lineups and first pitch coming up next. Welcome back, NLCS Game 3 on MLB The Show. We welcome those of you watching Phillies baseball nationally on MLB 16 The Show YouTube channel. Brandon G here with you. The Phillies and the Giants from AT&T Park. Yovani Gallardo in the starting lineup. And Madison Bumgarner, you see the record. Bumgarner has won 2 games in the playoffs. An ERA of 1.81. Phillies lineup is Drew Stubbs, Ben Zobrist, Brady Jordan, Maikel Franco, Jose Bautista, Adrian Beltre, Wilson Ramos, Darren Ruff, Yovani Gallardo. Drew Stubbs batting because of a left-handed pitcher, Madison Bumgarner. You see he's 2-0. 14 innings in 2 games, 4 walks, and 8 strikeouts. Giants from left to right: Adrian Pagan, Austin Jackson, Hunter Pence. Left third to first: McGee, Brandon Crawford, Joe Pennick, Juan Rodriguez, and Buster Posey. They're ready. Drew Stubbs will lead off, batting at .364 in the postseason. Strike 1. Strike 2. Driven foul. No balls and 2 strikes. .56 degrees here at first pitch. The wind is at 7 miles per hour, so you have a lot of wind here tonight, excuse me. Little topper, a second base, and Stubbs is thrown out. Joe Pennick making the play is Ben Zobrist. Oh, 0-1. Zobrist is batting at .273. 0-2 now to Zobrist. 1 ball and 2 strikes. And Zobrist hits this one foul. Zobrist is out on strikes, 2 outs. Here's Brandon Jordan. A good start by Bumgarner. Jordan is 1 for 6 in the NLCS. One and 0. Umpires Earl Higgins at second, Clyde watching at first, Woody Kelly at third, Ed Drummond, the home plate umpire. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0. Franco waits on deck. And Jordan draws a walk. So he's on with 2 outs. Franco's the batter. Franco, a .478 hitter. He's 4 for 9 in the 2 games. If you walk Jordan, that heart of the order is real tough. That's where the Phillies do most of their damage. In that heart of the order. No balls and 1 strike. Jordan goes, throw on a second. Not in time. Jordan steals second base. And he's in scoring position with 2 outs. One and 2. Oof. Franco is hit. And after getting the first 2 outs, Bumgarner has walked Jordan and hit Franco. Right on the upper body. Here's Jose Bautista. He has 3 home runs in the postseason. Now, Bumgarner is dangerous here. He better be careful. This is where the big innings happen for the Phillies. You get runners on, and players like Bautista are a game changer. Outside for a ball. One ball and one strike. One and two to count. Got him. So Bumgarner escapes trouble. He strikes out Batista. Struck out Zobrist. As we go to the bottom of the first, the Phillies nothing, the Giants coming to bat. Bruce Bochy starting a lineup for the Giants. Austin Jackson, Angel Pagan, Buster Posey, Hunter Pence, Casey McGee, Joe Panic, Juan Rodriguez, Brandon Crawford, and Madison Bumgarner. And Yovani Gallardo on the mound. He pitched 7 innings in his last start. It was a win against the Pirates. Here's the Phillies defense, left to right. Batista, Stubbs, Jordan third to first. Beltre, Franco, Zobrist, rough. Wilson Ramos catching, and Gallardo pitching. Sold out here at AT&T Park. Austin Jackson is batting .310. One ball and no strikes. Little check swing, and it's a foul. Two balls and one strike. The Giants came in here. They said they want to get off to a good start, get an early lead. That ball's hammered well, but it's going to hook foul. Bruce Bochy said just get off to a good start, get runners on base. Don't try too hard. That is a strikeout as Ramos flicks it over to first to complete the strikeout and the out. Here's Angel Pagan. One ball and no strikes. Pagan struggling a bit in the postseason, just 4 of 21. But he does have 3 RBIs. Two 2-0. Well, Gallardo, he's got to throw strikes. You don't want to give Giants opportunities. The Giants are a desperate team, and even though you gave up 1 run in each of the 2 games, Giants are a team that can strike at any given moment. Three and one. You see a sea of orange here at AT&T Park. Strike 2. And in center field, Stubbs. Oh, it drops in for a hit. Thought it was going to be caught, but it dropped in front of Stubbs. And Pagan is on. Well, it looked like a routine out. Just Stubbs misplayed it. Posey is 1 for 8 in the NLCS. You see his average at 182. Outside. Safe. Two balls and no strikes. Three and 0. Hunter Pence waits on deck. And ball 4. So the Giants have 2 on, 1 out. And Hunter Pence will be the batter. And back up the middle is a base hit in the center field. Here comes the throw home. It is in time for the out. Pagan is out trying to score. And a big break for the Phillies. Oh, they had an opportunity to score and they could not score. Phillies get a huge out. Still 2 on, 2 outs here in the first inning. McGee batting at 286. He's 8 for 28. Oh, hit ball's hammered in the left field. Back goes Bautista, and it is gone. A 3-run homer for Casey McGee. And the Giants lead it 3-0 here in the bottom of the first. Oh, he hung a pitch up there, and McGee just drilled it. And Gallardo angry at himself. That ball went 411 feet. Here's Joe Panic, and he fouls it. So the Giants with the momentum here in the first inning. Bruce Bochy said the Giants had to get off to a fast start, and they're doing just that. 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes. Looped, and it will drop. Franco tried to run for it, couldn't run for it. It drops in the left field for a base hit. And here's Juan Rodriguez. This ball, Franco tried to go for the ball. He could have ran a little harder, but could not get the ball. And the Giants have a runner at first, 2 outs and 3 runs across. Runner goes, there's a pitch out. And that one was easy. But the inning is over. Casey McGee right down the heart of the plate, and you don't want to throw it there. 3-0 Giants. Here's Adrian Beltre. He's batting at .273. And Beltre pops it up. The third baseman. 1 out. Wilson Ramos will be the batter. Batting at .261. One ball and no strikes. One and one. The Phillies right now, they have to regain their composure after that 3-run first inning by the Giants. 2 balls and 1 strike. Phillies have not been down more than a run in the playoffs. They found themselves down 3. Hit to the shortstop. 2 outs. Here is the playoff picture. Boston and Minnesota will play tomorrow. Their series is tied at 1. That game will be up at Fenway Park. Here's Darren Ruff. Oh and 1. One ball and 1 strike. Popped him up. Buster Posey. Inning over. Phillies go in order. We go to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Giants. Here's Juan Rodriguez. He's batting at .259. Has a home run and an RBI. No balls and 1 strike. One on 1 to count. One ball and 2 strikes. 2-2. Gallardo's thrown 27 pitches. Now the count is full. Brandon Crawford waits on deck. Ball 4. Gallardo draws a walk. Excuse me. Rodriguez draws a walk. Brandon Crawford will be the batter. He's 0 for 6 in the NLCS. He is a 160 batting average. And that is a base hit in the left field. So Crawford's aboard for Madison Bumgarner with 2 on and no outs. He might be butting his way here. Only the bunt. Nobody out. Giants will sure take a sacrifice. Put runners at second and third. As they will want to play small ball here, you got to try to get as many runs as you can in postseason play. He's on the bunt. And it's a good one. So Bumgarner sacrifices an out to put runners at second and third. And here's Austin Jackson. Play is 5-3 on a sacrifice. Austin Jackson, the batter. Ball 1. Ground ball to go home for the out at home plate. That was hit right to first, and Ruff went home. So runners are at first and third of 2 outs. You hit it right to the first baseman, and the runner is running on contact. You're going to try to get the out at home. Nice job by Ruff making the play, and here's Angel Pagan. One ball and no strikes. Gallardo's thrown 18 balls and 16 strikes. And he gets that one for a strike. It's 1-2. Oh, that's foul. He got jammed with it. And he fouled it. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Bounced up there, 2-2. In the air to center field, and Drew Stubbs will put it away, and that'll end the inning for the Giants. Phillies avoid a threat by the Giants as we go to the third inning. Giants still lead it 3-0. Ronnie Gallardo will bat. Strike one. One ball and one strike. That's that over. One ball and two strikes to Gallardo. Gallardo strikes out, one down here in the third. Drew Stubbs will be the batter. He is 0 for 1. That pitch was right down the heart of the plate. Bumgarner's doing a good job finding the strike zone. Phillies have yet to get a base hit. They have had two base runners. Bumgarner hit Franco and walked Jordan. Fly ball, right field. Hunter Pence, 2 outs. And here's Ben Zobrist. Zobrist is 0 for 1. One strike to Zobrist. Bumgarner's have had a good postseason so far. And it's 0-2. Oh, he's getting them quick 2-strike counts. And it's making it hard for the Philly hitters to get something going. That ball is fouled down the first base side. Fly ball, right field. Hunter Pence. And the inning is over. Phillies go in order as we go to the bottom of the third. 3-0 Giants. Buster Posey will lead off the bottom of the third. He walked in his first at bat. Right down the heart of the plate. 0 balls and 1 strike. Not a good ball strike ratio for Posey. You got to be able to throw strikes, especially against the Giants here in these games. 2-1. Three balls and 1 strike. Hunter Pence waits on deck. In the right field, Jordan, one away. Here's Hunter Pence, who was 1 for 1. He scored a run on McGee's 3-run homer. He's getting that over for a strike. It's 0-1. Two strikes. And that is a base hit. Went past Beltran in the left field. Pence is a 1-out base runner. A nice piece of hitting by Pence. Beltran not playing the corner. And he gets this one past Beltran in the left field. McGee hit a 3-run homer back in the first inning. That is strike one. Runner goes. Ball bounces up there, and Pence steals second base. Wilson Ramos bounced to throw to second. And Pence steals second with 1 out. It wasn't a bounce. Sobers just could not handle it. So excuse me for that mistake. Sobers could not handle the ball. One ball and 2 strikes. Two and two. Just missed the umpire's head. That's a foul ball. Making Gallardo throw here. Fly ball right field. Jordan. 2 outs. Runner one. Pence will not advance. That ball was hit shallow. Here's Joe Panic. One ball and no strikes to Panic. One and one. .56 pitches for Gallardo. And he went on that one as 1 and 2. Foul. Inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. "60 pitches for Gallardo. 2-2. NLCS Game 3. Full count. Juan Rodriguez waits on deck. Ball 4. Third walk by Gallardo. Juan Rodriguez will be the batter, and the Phillies will get bullpen activity up. Juan Rodriguez will be the batter. That is a strike. Oh, you can't find the strike zone and put runners on base. You're giving the Giants opportunities to break this game open. 1 ball and 1 strike. Only damage he did is give up that 3-run homer. This one is popped up behind third base. Beltre there makes the catch. Gallardo escapes. Another jam as we head to the 4th. Matt Fast-Gerson will have the call. After 3, it's 3-0 Giants.
I'm Eric Harris, and this is MLB.
Brandon Jordan is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bumgarner into his motion. Here's the 1-2. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. And the Phillies have their first hit of the ball game. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, you know what? You got to like the hustle, but you've also got to know your outfielder's arms out there. Just never had a shot of succeeding, and he gets caught running himself into a pretty avoidable out.
In now, Michael Franco. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. This is line to left, and that'll get down in front of Pagan for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I'll tell you, this guy has been something else in these playoffs. I mean, when it matters most, he's come up aces more times than not, and he delivers once again here with a ringing double. Man, he's fun to watch.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Well, that's a nice job right there to readjust to that curveball. I don't know if he was sitting on it or what, but he certainly hit it hard. Unfortunately for him, right at someone.
2 are gone in the Philly 4th. And set to stand in, a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
2 out here and a runner at second. And Beltre swings and hits this one in the air, but I don't think he got all of it. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more from Game 3 after this. Brandon Crawford is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And he takes ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters' counts.
Line toward the gap in left center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
It's just a fantastic catch out there by the outfielder. And the one guy that's more excited about it than the guy who caught the ball is the pitcher. He knows that that one could have been extra bases.
Standing in now, Madison Bumgarner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And Gallardo's pitch count, and even 70 after that last offering. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
And so far he's been real effective using that inside part of the plate tonight. I don't think that pitch was even in the strike zone, and Show Track will confirm that for us right now. But I guess he felt like it was close enough that he had to take a rip at it.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
2 out, nobody on. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout. And
Jackson's not offering at that one, and it'll knot things up at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat right there.
Angel
Anytime you go from down 0-2 in the count to working out a walk, well, let me tell you, that ain't easy to do. And that's all about having a really good feel for the strike zone.
Angel Pagan will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll get back in safely.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
One 0 count. Here it is. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A check of the bag by Gallardo, and the runner back safely. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Runners going. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, they certainly paid a lot of attention to him over there at first, and it was wise to do so. But in the end, they had to come to the plate sooner or later, and he winds up taking second here on the stolen base.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. One left for San Francisco, but they lead it 3-0. Wilson Ramos will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
The catcher,
And
number
you think
40.
so many times in the
Wilson
postseason, we
Ramos.
see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
First delivery to him on the way. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Weak roller right side. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
First baseman, number 21, Darren Ruff.
Darren Ruff is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the pitcher, Giovanni Gallardo. Steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Bumgarner sets. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Here comes the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though, so he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Here's Drew Stubbs now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1 now.
This is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
Two out with the man at first. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound. And this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. And he's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Ben Zobrist digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
You know what? I don't know if there's ever a good time for a hit by pitch. There are definitely some bad times, and that was a bad time right there. Now you load the bases, and you do it for a dangerous hitter as well.
Brandon Jordan will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
Well, I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2. It seems like we've seen a lot of guys late on the fastball tonight.
Yeah, he's not throwing all that hard either, but when he throws it off the other pitches, that's where it makes it a little more difficult.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. High and deep to right center field. Back goes Jackson. Still going back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Buster Posey comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Into the box now, Hunter Pence. He singled his last time up. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And this is down in front of Stubbs for a base hit.
As we look at that again, you know, this is not a bad pitch by any stretch. If he throws this pitch 10 times, I bet he gets him out 9 of them. But here you just have to tip your cap to the guy at the plate.
Casey McGee strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Before the first pitch, a check at first. A dive, but he's back. From the stretch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Squared that one up just a little late. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, and as you guys well know, mistakes tend to get magnified here in the postseason. So we'll have to see if this free 90 feet winds up leading to a run.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Backhanded. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The second baseman, number 12, Joe Hannock.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound. And that is going to be all tonight for the starter, Yovani Gallardo. So he'll depart here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Chad Billingsley is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here.
Billingsley.
Joe Panik will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Now the 0-2 pitch. He pulls this one into right, and that's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put him away here with 2 strikes. He goes to the fastball, hoping to get out of the inning, but this is hit pretty hard, and now he's got a second man on base to deal with, 2 away.
Stepping in now, Juan Rodriguez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose the location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Here it is. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is where you got to use that count to your advantage. You can eliminate half the strike zone and say, look, I'm only swinging if it's right where I want it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position.
Number 35.
I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. It's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Brandon Crawford steps into the box here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away.
Yeah, and this is one of those make-or-break moments in a ballgame, Matt. You don't want to let an opportunity like this in the middle innings get away from you.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
Hit hard down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. 1 run scores. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Now a 5-0 lead.
The pitcher, number 40,
Madison Bumgarner steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat and one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Taken. Now it's 0-2. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. Looking to minimize the damage here. Hit out towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Back with more from Game 3 after this. Maikel Franco will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
One and 0 pitch on the way. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
This is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again and delivers a no-doubter here.
In now, Jose Bautista.
Jose Bautista.
As Bumgarner gets ahead of him with strike one.
Well, it's just game 1 of this series, but you almost have to wonder if they forgot to pack their offense when they got on the plane. It's been nowhere to be found so far.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
And we'll check out the pitches by inning, and you can see he's up to an even 80 pitches now, so I'd imagine they'll start keeping a little closer tabs on him out there.
One out for the Phillies in their half of the 6th, and set to stand in a guy who seems to get better with age, the dangerous Adrian Beltre. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
The catcher, number 40.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Wilson Ramos will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Out of play. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, you know, when you're behind an account like this, it's all about changing your approach at the plate. You got to shorten up a little bit and just look to put the ball in play.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Hit high and deep to right center. Jackson ranging back to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Giants 5 and the Phillies 1. Austin Jackson will stride into the box as he'll get things started for the Giants in their half of the 6th.
Center fielder.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off the inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. This one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Scorched to third. And Beltre throws on to first for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Angel Pagan.
Now in the box, Angel Pagan. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And he popped up a high fastball last time, so maybe they feel like they can beat him upstairs. We might see that same pitch again in this at-bat.
And this is low, ball 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And here's his fastball for a called strike 1, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top, and just fire that thing in there.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
Buster Posey will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out, nobody on. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
1-2.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. They're up 5-1. Back here in San Francisco. On to the 7th now in Game 3, but before it gets underway, we take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Leading off the inning, Darren Ruff.
Leading off for the
They'll
Phillies.
need him to get something
First
going
baseman,
here.
number 21.
Well, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And if he's had any postseason jitters, he hasn't shown them to me.
No, he's been outstanding so far.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Ben Revere is out into the on-deck circle now, so that would appear to mean the end for Chad Billingsley.
Ben Revere.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Drew Stubbs will stand in for the fourth time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
These have both been easy takes so far. Neither one of these pitches really approaching the strike zone.
2-0 pitch on the way. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty, 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Phillies down in order. They're down here 5-1. Lewis Coleman will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Lewis Coleman.
Into the box, Hunter Pence. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 14.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
Casey McGee will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. In there, strike one. One out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to second. Zobrist has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
And I just think this is one of those swings where you just get committed a little bit too early. By the time he realized this thing was going to break out of the strike zone, it was just a little too late to hold back.
Joe Panik digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
Nope,
and that's too high, ball 2. Hit hard up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. He had to go after him. But when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. That's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Juan Rodriguez will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back.
Just keeping an eye on him.
A runner on first with 2 away. And there's ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
2 out with the man at first. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will find the heart of Triples Alley out near the 421 sign. In to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1.
Well, this will extend that lead up to 5 now as he's able to showcase a little bit of that speed right here as he cruises into third with the triple.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And not only was that way high, but you've got to be careful not to airmail one over your catcher's head.
Here it comes, 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. High in the air out to center field. Stubbs is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Giants do get one in the inning on the run-scoring triple. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Giants 6 and the Phillies 1. Ben Zobrist will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there. He's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
Now the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. One and one.
Yeah, he didn't get the call there, but he's making some quality pitches on that outside corner.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in now, Brandon Jordan. He flew out in his last at-bat.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
You've got to wonder if fatigue's becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th.
Nobody out, runner on first. On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And hey, you know what? This game is not over. I mean, if these guys can string a few hits together, they can get right back in this.
Michael Franco will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. He's set, and the pitch. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. First and second here with nobody out. Slider taken here, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the Phils know that one key hit here could make a big impact on the outcome of the ball game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Jackson has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only 1 away.
Jose Bautista Ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Has a look. Now the pitch. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1. I know we have a tendency in the media to get hung up on pitch counts, but this is a legitimate workload he sweated through so far.
Yeah, anytime you get up around that 110 mark, you put in a full shift, and he's fast approaching it here.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To Crawford for 1. On the first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We'll have more of Game 3 after this message. Ryan Webb is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Number 59, Ryan Webb.
Madison Bumgarner will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what. If he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
In there, 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre in foul ground, 1 away.
Well, they might have been looking for the outside part of the plate there, but this one comes right back over the middle. So, I mean, he's lucky to get out of this with just a pop-up.
Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
That's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you've got to be ready to try and turn on something.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots his ball right back up the middle.
Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. Into the box, Angel Pagan, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he'll dive back in safely.
Keeping an eye on him.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
And even with a 5-run lead, you've got to play with the mindset that no lead is ever safe. So that's a good job right there, taking second and getting yourself into scoring position.
One out and a runner on second base. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. In the air to right center. Jordan sprinting after it, but he won't get there. It falls in. Here's Jackson on his way to the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is in there. And guys, this would have been a heck of a play had he made it out there, but you see, he just couldn't quite get to that thing, and it winds up as an RBI double. Buster Posey stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Pause, now the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Franco has it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
Digging in, Hunter Pence. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Looks like he's not going to see anything here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. They gave him 2 shots to see if he'd go out of the zone to try to chase, and after that, I'm thinking they should just put him on.
The 2-0 pitch. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Giants pick up a run on the Angel Pagan double. Last chance coming up for the Fightin' Phils. It's the Giants 7 and the Phillies 1. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Adrian Beltre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And so far in this ballgame, he hasn't even been on base yet, so we'll see if he can make an adjustment here.
And look out! That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
This would qualify as getting on base any way you can. Probably not the way he would have preferred, but when you're losing, you'll take it.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. She'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced, but look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one.
Well, it was the hit by pitch that opened the door here with 2 outs. Now you get a base hit right after that, and all of a sudden, you've got a bit of a brush fire here to take care of.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move here, so that'll do it tonight for Madison Bumgarner. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run. Sergio Romo will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
Sergio Romo.
Darren Ruff will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
From the stretch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. None out, runners at first and second. Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Rodriguez is there, 1 away.
Now batting.
Yeah, not his finest at bat right there. Just caught him reaching that time a little bit. Hoping maybe he could dunk it in there somewhere the other way, but it winds up being a very easy out.
Bobby Parnell is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 39, Bobby Parnell.
Anthony Rendon will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1, here it is. On the ground for Crawford, this could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and one last double play here to end it, and that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, we were treated to an excellent pitching performance in this one by the gentleman you see right here, Madison Bumgarner. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings for him. And he was hitting his spots all game long.
So that'll just